So, Erislandy SAVON of Cuba in blue, Teymur MAMMADOV of Azerbaijan boxing out of the red corner. 3 3-minute rounds. This our first quarterfinal of the men's heavyweight minus 91 kilogram class category. As I said, in the next quarterfinal it'll be Russo versus Kalic. Kalic, the Croatian. Russo expected to win that one, and whoever wins this will meet that winner. Good jab there from the Cuban. Mammadov just with a bit of a reach advantage here, just backing off, using that jab in the first minute. Erislandy SAVON, the London Olympics, was competing in the plus 91 kilo class. He lost to Anthony Joshua 17-16 in the first preliminary round. That shows you how good he is. Of course, Joshua went on to win gold medal at those Olympic Games. So he slimmed down to the minus 91s, the Cuban, and perhaps has lost a bit of power, but he'll still be one of the biggest punchers in this category. And to lose by just 1 point to Joshua in those Olympics shows you the quality of the Cuban. Just under a minute to go in this first round. 3 3-minute rounds. Well, the Cuban caught him there with a left, but got a counter punch in return. Hard to call this first round at the moment. There must be a winner. The 10-point must system. Somebody has to score 10, someone has to score 9 if it's a close bout. Cuban starting to try and duck in, get inside, use his power. 15 seconds to go. That bell is for the other ring on the other side of this arena. And that bell's for this ring. That's it. End of the first round. Mammadov of Azerbaijan and SAVON of Cuba. That was close and reflected in the judges' scorecards. One sees it going to the Cuban, the other two to Mammadov of Azerbaijan. I think certainly the first minute and a half, Azerbaijani was in control, working his jab well. That's how he got here. He beat Apochi and Singh 3-0, 3-0 on the way here. Little suggestion on what kind of combinations to throw. Second half of that round, the Cuban was definitely coming back there, stepping in, throwing a few more punches. So, on with the second round in what is a very tight contest. Azerbaijan's Mammadov in red, Cuba's SAVON in blue. Mammadov just getting caught with one there. Slipping a dangerous looking attack there. The Cuban is wanting to get stuck in here. I think well, it just tripped over there, but he took a blow to the stomach on the way down. The second round just starting to favor the Cuban a little bit. Just being warned there by the referee not to use the head. I don't think Mammadov wants to get caught in any of those clinches or allow this Cuban to get in close at all. He's got to try and keep working this at distance, using that height and reach advantage. Tripped over. Just over a minute to go now. Second round. 2 judges to 1. It was a split decision in the first round in favor of the Azerbaijani. The momentum's just shifted a little towards the Cuban. A little exchange then. The Cuban got the better of it again. He's a tricky target, though, this Azerbaijani. He just keeps on moving. And for a heavyweight, oh, he gets tagged with a left hook there. He's got very fast feet, the Azerbaijani. Keeps on moving. You imagine if this was 5 or 6 or 7 rounds, he would eventually start to tire and slow down. That's it, end of round 2. Mammadov and Savon. So close in the first round. Second round pretty close too. It'll be hard to call. That's how I saw it. 9-10 in favor of the Cuban by 2 judges, but Mammadov did enough to persuade one judge that he should be given the 10-point score. And right now, all things are even. Getting into this third and final round, we have a cracker on our hands here. This is how Savon got through to this quarterfinal. Beat Hyao of Korea. And this is what the last round turned up. There was a couple of spills, but no one actually hit to the canvas. Third and final round then. 3 minutes coming up in what is an absolutely even contest at the moment. Teymur MAMMADOV of Azerbaijan in the red. Erislandy SAVON of Cuba in the blue. The Cuban really getting aggressive here. This will score well with the judges. Points are awarded for aggression, for dominance, clean hits. Certainly on the first 2 of those, the Cuban right now in this third round is going to be ahead. Sharp for the use of the heads. Mammadov gets warned. Good punch there by the Azerbaijani. He gets tagged again by the Cuban, right in his nose. Good exchange again, but the Cuban is just winning all of these. Another couple of left hands, and he's starting to stalk him down here. A minute and a half to go, just under, in this third and final round. Just watch out for the elbow, says the referee. A minute and 10 to go. Off! A huge left from the Cuban. Sends the head of Mammadov reeling backwards. And it is starting to seal the deal here. All even after 2 rounds, but the Cuban's power is telling now. Again, warned about the head. Dropping his hands now, Mammadov. He's got to be careful. Starting to look a little bit tired after all that frantic move in the first couple of rounds. Takes a left hand to the head. Ten, 12 seconds to go. Almost no time at all. The Cuban's got him in a corner, and he's been aggressive throughout. Surely this third round will go to the Cuban, just purely on aggression. And that is it. Mammadov looks pretty tired as he walks back to his corner. He's been in a war there with the Cuban. He tried to employ his own tactics. He was working at distance in the first round, but then the Cuban, who knew that the first round didn't go his way, just started to put the power down. And I'm guessing will have taken this. But let's wait for the official scorecard, because Mammadov was indeed counter-punching throughout that. We wait and see who goes through to the semi-finals then. Oh, goodness me, Mammadov gets it. Again, it's a split decision. The crowd aren't exactly thrilled with that one. 27-30, one judge saw it.